Do quitters never really win, or do winners never really quit? I had this question simmering on my mind all through yesterday, basically from the very moment while I was about to upload that yesterday's video. Because that cliche, winners never quit, quitters never win, is one that is basically sold to us. It was sold to us from right when we were kids up until this point. And to a very large extent, I think it is true. It is true that winners never really quit. But it is only true that winners never really quit on their life purpose. Winners never really quit on their life pursuit. Meanwhile, they basically quit on everything else. Basically. Thomas Edison, one of the greatest innovators, inventors of not just the past 2-3 centuries, invented the light bulb. But Thomas Edison, before he took on the job, the pursuit of inventing a light bulb, had to quit his job at the Telegraph. Elon Musk, great guy, everyone knows him, had to quit a PhD in physics just to focus on developing SpaceX. Jack Dorsey, the founder of Twitter, at some point had to quit on his first company to focus on developing, basically. Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, at some point had to quit, had to drop out from the university, from one of the most prestigious college, one of the most prestigious university in the world, to focus on building what is in front of him. So I think it is a bit delusional, or it is a bit out of place to outrightly say that quitters never really win, because one of the most standout traits of winners is they identify their purpose and they never quit on their purpose. That is what they never quit on. Every other thing else they quit on. So I think that you should focus on basically finding out what your life purpose is, if you haven't done that already. I, for one, I'll use myself as another illustration in this case. Prior to 2020, before I picked up the global financial market full time, I was doing a couple of things, both digital and non-digital. But at the center of it all I was a charcoal graphite pencil artist. And at some point, I kind of like just draw a 20-year plan for myself, and I asked myself, what is best to take me to this my 20 years journey? What is best to take me to this my 20 years destination? And I figured out that the global financial market was the closest to it. So I had to quit on everything else, practically everything else. Maybe someone else out there that has picked up artistry as their life purpose will be looking at me as a quitter who will not win in the field of creative arts or in the field of pencil art. But at the end of the day, you should figure out what your life purpose is, focus on building it, and that is what you shouldn't quit on. That is what you shouldn't quit on, your life purpose. I remain Monaco Daniel, the mastermind trader from the World News for Black Nation.